Welcome everybody to this first video blog for Pigment and Ska, a channel dedicated to art, to ska music, and of course to science fiction fantasy. My name is heprebel and I am the host of this channel. I hope that it is enjoyable and entertaining for everyone. I hope it inspires you to feel free and offer comments, to offer your video responses, and I ask that you always please rate these videos, even if it's a lousy rating. Okay, just a little bit about the title. Pigment is a word that refers to the colored substance that is found in art mediums. Now let me go ahead and just give you a official definition so that there will be no doubt in anyone's mind here. Okay, here we go. Pigment refers to a substance that is used as coloring, dry coloring matter, usually an insoluble powder that is mixed with water, oil, or another base to produce paint and similar products. It's a substance such as chlorophyll or melanin that produces a characteristic color in the tissue of plants or animals. So obviously from that you can gather that one of the main focuses of this channel will be art. Art in a variety of mediums, including paints, inks, colored pencil or pastel pencils, and markers. The other name for this channel, Ska, Pigment and Ska. So obviously this channel is going to be dedicated to ska music. For those of you who don't know, ska music originated in Jamaica. It can be considered the grandfather of reggae music. The actual, the actual progression went from ska music to rock steady to reggae. The name of the band that we're listening to is called Hepcat. They play a form of music, it is ska music, though some people would categorize it as rock steady. It's kind of in that kind of nebulous area. Another name for ska, or this type of ska, is blue beat. And that refers to just, we kind of had that rock steady soulful feel where you had a lead singer, kind of a crooner, had nice sultry horn sections, very danceable, a very romantic feel to it. It was called blue beat. And Hepcat, they're a band out of Southern California. That's the kind of music that you'll generally find on a Hepcat album. Let's see, but ska music, once it moved from Jamaica to Great Britain, it took on another style, and so another category or another name for ska music is two-tone. Two-tone refers to that era where you had the Specials, had the Beat, also known as the English Beat. You had another band here, I've got a CD of theirs. It's a band called, if I can find it here, called Bad Manners. And there was a lot more up-tempo. That's where ska music were one of the icons from that genre or that time period of ska was the black and white. We see the black and white checkers either on a stripe on their hat, on their shoes, maybe a pin, okay, maybe a patch on their jeans or on their shirt. But that's that two-tone era. That's where you had, again, Bad Manners, the Specials, Madness came out of that era. But then of course ska music took a leap to the United States, and it made another transition to which is called third wave, and that is where you ended up with we had another change, and that is where bands like Hepcat came into play. But you also had bands like Fishbone, and anyone who's ever heard of Fishbone, they are a very talented band, again out of Southern California. Their music, their ska, they've mixed it with rock, they've mixed it with soul, with funk, with punk, with reggae. If you get a hold of a Fishbone album, trust me, you will never be disappointed. Let's see, they also mixed it with punk, and another genre of ska music is called, some people just call it ska punk, but it's ska core. That's where you had punk bands who liked the rhythms of ska music, they liked the horn section, so they blended it with the punk mentality, the punk ideology, and you ended up with bands like Against All Authority. Another band here got an album coming forward. They're called Voodoo Glow Skulls. Let's see, this right here, the name of the album speaks for itself. But again, that's where you had Mad Caddies came out of there. Another album here, I got Operation Ivy. Again, lot of ska, lot of punk. Right next to them, album by a band called Skin Dread, and theirs has some ska, but also has like a reggae ragamuffin feel to it, with a lot of heavy metal influence. Okay, so we're going to be looking at a lot of different ska music. Here's another Hepcat album called Scientific. So the name of the playlist for the ska music is called Ska for Brains, of course. The name of the playlist for the art section is A Canvas for Their World. And the next area that this channel is going to be dedicated to is science fiction. Again, in this display, I've got some of the books, some of the album, or some of the magazines, and some of the DVDs that I've collected over the years. I've had way more than these, but this is what I just have right now. So the name of the playlist that will be associated with the sci-fi section is called A Far Frontier. I'm going to have some clips from some of the more popular TV series, some of the movies and such. I'm going to include some of my own drawings and such of different sci-fi characters that I've created. But again, I hope that you enjoy this channel. Hope you subscribe to it. Hope you share it with your friends and your family. Hope you please feel free again to offer your comments, rate the videos, and give me some video responses of your own. If you don't like what I have on here, please make a video response and include that. I'll put it on there. I don't have a problem with that. Just ask that you don't be rude and disrespectful, or say anything that will truly offend somebody. But again, another song here by Hepcat. Okay.